Good afternoon, myself Swati, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm going to continue my video lecture series based upon object-oriented programming. Now my topic is on control statements. Control statement means it is used to control the flow of execution of the program. In execution order depends on the supplied data values. The conditional logic will be executed. In this there are three types of conditional statements like decision making control statement, looping control statement, jumping and branching control statements. Let us see one by one. We are having types like control statement means it is there are three types we already know. In conditional statements they are having an if else nested if switch case. Then iteration statement means it is while do while looping iteration or looping, while do while and for. Jump and break statements it is break and continue. Now decision making statements are conditional statements. These statements allow the programs to make a decision and execute a block of code based on the condition. Control the flow of program, decides which block of code should be executed when certain conditions are met. Example, if else later, switch, etc. First, if statement means it run code if a condition is true. If statement is in Java, evaluate a boolean conditions like true or false. If the condition is true, the block of code inside the if statement is executed. If else, the block of statement will be exit. We are having a syntax like if conditions of curly bracket will be on certain conditions will be inside the if loop. We are having an example here. Public static void main, public static if else example for effect. So if example, public static void main of string arguments, we are having a number like 10. If number greater than 0, the system dot out dot print the given output is a number is in positive, otherwise it is a negative. So first check number greater than or 0. If 10 greater than 0 means yes, either the output will be shown like the number is positive. Next, if else statement means if statement, the block of statement execute where the condition returns the true, otherwise block of statement skips. If there are two blocks, if and another else block, if the certain condition, if block will be executed when the condition is true, otherwise the else block will be executed. We are having shown the diagram here. And then syntax of if else means if condition block else condition. If the condition check the given output value is true, the if block will be executed. If the condition false, the else block will be executed. If else example means it is having an example here, same as a number equal to -5. If -5 greater than 0, if condition met as true, the number is positive will be shown in the output screen. Otherwise else block of number is negative will be shown in the output screen. If else if later means if else if later is Java, evaluates multiple boolean condition in sequence. If any of the condition is true, the block of code associated with that condition is executed. If none of condition is true, the option else block will be runs. If you are having an if else, in that inside the if else if will be condition will be given, that is an else if later. Here we are giving an syntax here, and an example for if else if later. If mark greater than or equal to 90%, grade A will be shown. Otherwise the less than 75 means the grade B, and then else. Within the if else we are using an else if statements, else if condition, so it is an else if later. And then switch statements, in this we are having a case wise, begins with switch case 1 statement will be executed, and then case 2 break, after that case 1 break, and then case 2 break till case n. After that break, at last we are having a default statement that the end of the program will be happen here. The switch statement in Java runs one block of code based on the matching of conditions. This is syntax: case value 1 code of execution break, case 2 code of execution break, and then default code of execution. Optional, this is an optional one. And then break. It's an example for switch cases. A day of the week, we are having an int day equal to 3. We have to know the day 3. So switch day off. And then one by one the case will be an executed and then break. First 3 we are given as day equal to 3 till that case 3 will be an shown. After that there will be an ended with an invalid day. That's all. Thank you.